To an NFL game.
That's it. Let's see. Ben, what you got?
I went with kind of early 1900s Goodfellas classic tuxedo dress shoe.
Hey James, if you can hear, I started the broadcast already.
And a gold little trim as well along the sides. Nice, clean, simple look.
Daddy?
The theme was prom, so I figured, I'd change the shoe into an actual suit.
And that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Minnesota Vikings. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Leading them out is their 6'2 quarterback who was a fourth-round pick back in 2012, Kirk Cousins.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 19 carries, 63 yards.
We are already up to a rough start.
They were a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give the
Oh, there we go.
Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Good shit, Kevin.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
This nigga Daniil Hunter got off the line too fucking fast.
This is knocked away and incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered,
I see one person view.
To hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're
Is he in the chat?
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because
yeah, he's in the party. I think he's on the phone though.
Luck on first down. Completes it to the tight end Kittle. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers.
I turned the voice shit off.
62 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
But we just saw a great example when we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on third down, Luck. And an alley to run. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shot everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
I was making sure you were in here. I didn't know if you could hear me.
So he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it's helped his legs along the way as well.
On 2nd and 1, Luck escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
That nigga came fast as hell. I thought I was too.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
Stretch it.
His 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Just because it's on YouTube.
Up and good by Suckup, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays, and Derrick Henry.
If I knew my fucking login and shit, I would stream on Twitch.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Bro, I play this nigga swag.
And the offensive starters for the Vikings.
And I think we'll see a renewed sense of urgency out of this team this week because they have to make sure they don't waste this homestand. They had a home game last week, lost it. Now they've got the second straight.
Yeah, he at work right now.
They've got to take advantage of it, get a win before they head out on the road.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist. Because right now, the quarterback's been getting
Were they undefeated in this?
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup.
That nigga's shaking everybody.
I know, for real.
Certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Titan football. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely
that nigga shook my ass.
It started at the end of last season. Right? All the off-season preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Lock on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown Titans. Antonio Brown, 76 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Great corner out there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Now I'm trying to see what their fucking receiver would do, though. I'm trying to get his X factor going.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script.
I missed that hit stick.
Game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into the script. I think that they stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll get 3 out of the dump off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, that pass.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he finds Cook. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They're working out of the gun. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. 7 yards, the pickup on the
That sure was.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going
I ain't even had to make an adjustments on this next play.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this is Cook with the grab.
I'm gonna just stop trying to hit stick. I'm gonna just stop. I always miss it.
Another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. To throw is Cousins. Open man is
He was supposed to be sacked.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2
My
minutes
thing
to
is,
play first half.
my thing is,
14-0.
He was. I just can't. I don't know. I just can't get it to that nigga.
Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Oh, there we go.
And he's going to be taken down.
Yes, sir. Kick that field goal.
18-yard line. Geno Atkins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
You said E-Man said game over.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Still more than a minute to go.
I'm gonna have to steal your play right here,
It's time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
You know what? That was on me. That shit was on me. I seen an opportunity and I tried to take it. I didn't even think about switching up his route.
Out of the gun, Locke got a man. It's Brown, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short game.
Man, that slant route I was supposed to have with AB.
20 yards.
Lamp. Just by looking at their coverage, Lamp should be open in this right here.
On first down, Locke.
Bam. Boom, dot.
This is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for
E-Man left,
quick
I
play
guess.
and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Locke toward the end zone, but that's going to
I gotta get my patience better, man. I need to get my patience better. Oh no.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. The final shot before the break. Locke eluding the pressure right. And
Got him.
He will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Titans hold the lead.
I should have, but I just wanted to make sure, though.
Quarter gets underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Because I kicked it to him. Yeah.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Luck.
Same route. Let's go.
kiss him goodbye.
Yeah.
Touchdown,
Well, yeah, the corner.
That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to
Chandler
see
Jones.
what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well. We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Give them 11 yards that time on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Now a 1st down throw. Luck. He's going deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans.
This is funny, bro.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
At the same time, I ain't trying to get too much up for that nigga.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
I know I can get them. I just know I ain't about to.
Means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of 1st downs and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
I don't, but
ball on the 30.
My thing is just develop. It's like I know I can develop him into like just like being able to do like crossing route.
10 yards and it's good for a Viking.
I mean, don't get it.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Cousins. This one taken in by Olabisi Johnson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
My line ain't looking so hot like it was last year.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing.
Wish I had the line that the dude with the Panthers have.
Explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and...
Oh, shit.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout.
I'm kind of mad I just let this shit happen, though.
For the fourth quarter, a very one-sided affair. They'll run on first down. It's Cook.
Damn.
Take it down here just shy
Get
of
to that
15
nigga.
to the 16-yard line.
He right there.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Damn, Chandler.
From the 16, Cousins. This is caught. And all the way down.
I can't even get mad at that. He just found a hole.
A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. They'll run with Cook. And he will push his way forward down to
Come on, man. Hold these.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Man, hold these niggas to a field goal, please.
Even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Here's Cousins.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kick that ball.
Sacked at the 10. Geno Atkins. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league
They
lead
should
in
have.
sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out.
Yep, you
dress
did.
up a little bit, son. Make
Keep letting these
yourself
niggas get to the
respectable.
fucking red zone.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Throwing on second down. Luck throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A first down carry for Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Luck gonna throw it. Man open left side is Brown.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Flush to his right. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's contact coming from both sides.
Yeah, because I like it, man.
Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Florida State used to wear number 8. His jersey
But
ain't
this
fit.
one's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
No. It's not the fact that we get it. He'll say he tackles. He wanted number 8.
It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin
Like, so he wore like a jersey like a top top.
Take over at their own 48-yard
He was looking
line.
funny here about the count.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They begin with Henry. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Same here.
That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take. Had to be frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run.
Throwing now, Luck. That is caught inside the 5.
Hey, you still watching the thing?
Score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence.
Bro, I just wish I could, like,
it's the lack of confidence
get Andrew Luck to develop that shit like Brady has. Like the hot route master.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Even change like common receivers routes to corners, posts, all that shit.
They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I played not long.
I told you when he was playing.
Yeah, I was on the phone when I was playing.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
When I finally played that Call of Duty, I was like, bro, you lost one Call of Duty.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Bravo!
Oh,
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Love. He's going to take off with it.
What you mean? Why?
This nigga said a monkey claw.
Runs. He's able to pick up the first down.
What's wrong with the overall? No, he lying, bro. They both 77.
That nigga said a dying sweet tea.
What are they? I probably got the wrong thing. I probably put
before it's all said and done. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball.
That shit, that nigga try to give you a Rolo.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Hold on.
So for Tennessee, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0.
So, Edmund, you were the one that picked up Randall Cobb.
Next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them,